Many industries at construction are adopting the model, and they have an average of 20 to 30% of inventory reduction, most all of them. And also with 98% of customer service or higher.
Here to inspire the world channel, and we are having today Gustavo. How are you, Gustavo?
Very good.
Yes.
Near borderline excellent.
Oh, nice meeting you. You were traveling for how long?
28 hours to get here.
More than a day.
More than a day.
Oh, mashallah, that's great. So today we will, it will be deep technical discussion. We know that we are having MRP, material resource planning, am I right?
Material requirement planning.
Material requirement planning, but we are having something called DDMRP.
Correct.
So this is the first time I ever heard about the DDMRP.
Is your first time?
This is the first time I have heard about it.
All right. I think it's quite common now, especially Europe, America. There are a lot of implementations. The methodology was born in the US, but it started growing in Europe. That's where it became strong. And that's where companies started adopting the model and started getting great results. So then they get back to America.
Okay. So what is the DDMRP?
It's called demand-driven MRP. Demand-driven MRP.
Demand-driven. And what is the sense behind it?
The sense behind this is that you plan based on real demand, not forecast. When we talk about the operation level in the supply chain, you shouldn't use forecast to generate orders. So this model focuses on real demand, which is much more accurate than forecasts.
Okay. And we are living in the world that it is with a lot of uncertainty, ambiguity. So you were telling me that there is a terminology behind that, especially with the four concept. Am I right?
Yeah, the VUCA world.
Huh?
The VUCA world. VUCA.
Yes.
VUCA is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. That's the type of world we live at. So we have to do some methodologies that help us out to handle that variability.
Okay. You are originally from Mexico, huh?
Yeah, I'm originally from Mexico, Monterrey, Mexico.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So welcome. How you find the KSA and welcome in KSA?
Oh, I have a lot of relations with Shireen from Symbios Consulting because we have been both involved in ASCM for a very long time. I was involved since 1990, so I have been 35 years.
So we can't guess your age now.
I'm kind of old.
Why I'm asking you that how you find the KSA, because I need to ask you more about if you see anyone implementing the DDMRP here in KSA.
No, I haven't seen anyone, or at least I don't know about it, but that's why we would like to explore KSA. I know that they have many giga projects, large projects, and they're going to invest a lot, like being a supply chain hub. So I think there's a lot of opportunity. When you talk today about being localized products, that means that maybe production is going to increase here. And this is a great model for manufacturing companies and also for distribution companies, because it will help them reduce inventories and optimize the customer service.
For any terminology, there is a benefit. So the people will not get in touch with the DDMRP till we understand the benefit of that. So can you describe the benefits?
Yeah, there are several benefits, but I think the most important and the most used by the companies to justify the investment is increase the customer service, have the product availability. Then the second one would be the inventory investment, and it reduces the working capital. And then the last one would be reduce the lead times for the customers.
Okay. For example, I am working in certain organization, Aramco, SABIC, whatsoever, but I need to know how to integrate with DDMRP.
Okay.
Maybe some of the organization, they're already doing the DDMRP, but they didn't notice that.
Yeah, there's some confusion in the market about being demand driven. DDMRP, it's different because there has been talk about demand driven for many years, but DDMRP is a whole new methodology, and I think this has changed the rules of planning. They have transformed how people or how companies are planning their products, and it has given a lot of results.
Okay. Let me repeat my question. If I am working at any organization, what is the steps I have to follow in order to achieve the DDMRP?
Okay. I think first you have to do the training, understand the model before any technology, because there are more than 30 softwares worldwide that can use DDMRP. SAP is one of them. They have in the IBP suite, they have their model.
If the organization using SAP, that means they are having the DDMRP?
Not for free.
Okay. They have to buy a model.
They have to buy a new model.
Okay.
So, but they do have one DDMRP model.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think the most important part is that the executives and the company understand what demand-driven is, because you have to go through a cultural change. For example, demand-driven MRP focus on flow, not on cost. And most of our KPIs in the companies are based on cost. So sometimes you have to switch and you have to use some flow metrics instead of cost metrics. But that has to go all the way up to the top, because if not, the company will not change.
Okay. I am and the audience waiting for real example, real application, some success story about the DDMRP.
Yeah, there are many success stories in DDMRP. We just presented one for Mega Alimentos, which is a food company. We have success stories in the steel industry. We have some success stories in the automotive industry. Many industries at construction are adopting the model, and they have an average of 20 to 30% of inventory reduction, all of them. And also with 98% of customer service or higher. So you don't have to choose, like in old times that you have to choose, okay, if you increase the inventory, you will have better customer service.
Yes.
But you'll carry a lot of inventory investment. In this case, you get a more balanced inventory, so you can have very low inventory, but still have a great customer service.
This is the push and pull, huh?
It's a combination. MRP used to be push all the time, and DDMRP is more pull, but sometimes you have buffers in the middle to handle variability. So it's not totally full.
Okay, great. It seems the DDMRP will impact the technology or the ERP system organization could use.
Yeah, it usually combines with the ERP. It's not replacing ERP. It connects to the ERP. So the ERP provides information to the demand-driven planning models, and they calculate the buffer size. they generate the orders for purchasing or for manufacturing, and then they can send it back to the ERP to be executed.
It will impact also the strategic and some decision making.
Yes, definitely. I think the strategy has to change, because now we're not going to be focused on costs. We're going to be focused on flow, and that's a total different approach. So there are going to be strategies that will change to support that.
What about the future for the DDMRP?
I think MRP is just starting.
But you said it's almost 1950?
No, MRP.
MRP started
MRP started in 1965.
But the
DDMRP
started recently.
2011.
2011. Okay.
Yeah, 2011 started the first movement, but I think the first implementations, or when the implementations started growing, it was 2015, 2014. So it hasn't been maybe 10 years in the market, but the adoption is still very low. There are so many companies that can migrate to DDMRP.
And what is the future for?
The future is, I see a lot of growth. I see a lot of opportunity for demand-driven to change how the companies are planning their products, how they are planning their raw materials, and also the finished products.
Beside the conference, you name one of the company. We watched the video. They are using the DDMRP. What's the name of the company?
It's called Mega Alimentos. Mega Alimentos is one of the more than 140 implementations we have.
This is for sauce?
Yeah, sauce, Mexican sauce.
Mexican sauce. You are eating a lot of sauce, am I right?
Yeah, we do. we like it.
Okay, thank you very much.
We put sauce on everything.
We need just I and the audience one expert advice.
I think the expert advice is that if you haven't implemented DDMRP by now, you're late.
Oh, we're late.
You're late. Yeah, you have to start moving in that direction, because it definitely can give results that we will never achieve with the MRP, with the traditional MRP.
Okay. So what do we have to do in this case?
I think as I tell you, that first is the hardware and then the software. So first you have to understand how it works, and the executives also to have a training on what demand-driven MRP is, and all the demand-driven operating model, so they can understand all the changes that will have to be done in their company in order to adopt the model.
Yes, but better to start even if you are late. Am I right?
Yes, it's better late than never.
Yes, yes. So at the end, we need just to thank you, and also we need just to watch the camera, and you could say the motto of our channel: to inspire the world.
To inspire the world.
Thank you very much.